Scorchful is a vanilla plus survival mod that enhances the challenge of surviving in warm biomes and the nether. It introduces heat mechanics and focuses on desert survival, making these environments more dangerous and demanding. Scorchful introduces a dangerous element to gameplay in warm biomes like jungles, deserts, savannas, and badlands. When exposed to the sun without shade protection, players will gradually grow warmer. As their body temperature rises, they will experience the effects of heat stroke, such as weakness, increased hunger, and mining fatigue. This mechanic adds a new layer of challenge and realism to survival gameplay in these environments. To combat the effects of heat stroke in Scorchful, players can stay cool by staying wet. This can be achieved by taking a dip in a pond or river, or by splashing themselves with a bucket of water. Additionally, drinking water from potions, water bottles, certain foods, or using the new water skin and cactus juice items can induce sweating, which provides a cooling effect similar to being wet. The nether becomes an even more extreme environment, with higher temperatures than the warmest places in the overworld. This extreme heat makes it difficult for water to remain in its liquid form. To stay cool in the nether, players will need to carry their own water to drink. Alternatively, they can use nether lilies, which can be found in the Crimson Forest, Warped Forest, and occasionally the nether wastes, to help regulate their body temperature. Crimson lilies have evolved to survive by developing large root systems that can absorb the scarce moisture from the surrounding netherrack. Players can step on crimson lilies to quickly absorb moisture for hydration. Additionally, sandstorms now form in deserts and badlands during weather events. When a sandstorm hits, a thick sand fog envelopes the player, reducing visibility but also blocking the heat of the sun. This is not just a visual effect. During sandstorms, sand piles will accumulate, and exposed cauldrons will fill with sand. This mechanic adds a dynamic element to desert survival gameplay, requiring players to adapt to changing weather conditions. This first release of Scorchful focuses primarily on the survival aspects of the mod. However, there are still some light combat elements. Setting mobs and players on fire can quickly warm them up, making it crucial to extinguish the fire promptly. And splash potions can also be used to wet players, offering a quick way to cool down during combat situation. Iron Spells and Spellbooks has added some new items in the latest update. It increased all Spellbooks spell slot count, and added Curio casting system and Curio slot for Spellbooks. Added new staffs, such as Greybeard Staff, Artificer's Cane, Ice Staff, and Blood Staff. These new staffs likely offer unique abilities or effects, adding to the variety of gameplay options available to players. Added Netherite Battle Mage Armor Set has protection of Netherite armor, without knockback resistance. Added new spells. Portal Spell allows you to create 2 portals that allows players to travel back and forth between them. Added recastable spells. Once being cast, they have an additional time window to cast again, for a repeated or separate effect, allowing for multi-stage spells. Added Gluttony Spell. Turn your stomach into an arcane furnace, turning eaten food into mana for a duration. Added Stomp Spell. With a magic force, stomp the ground in front of you and send a short tremor forward through the ground, damaging creatures in its path. Added Flaming Strike. Unleash a sweeping melee attack in the form of a wreath of flames. This spell is uninterruptible. The damage scales out of your held weapon's melee damage and enchantments. Added the Necronomicon, and unique spellbook drop from the Dead King, comes with Blood Slash, Blood Step, Ray of Siphoning, and Blaze Storm, and with affinity for Raise Dead. Added Impaled Icebreaker ship structure, which can be found very rarely in frozen biomes. Additionally, added 3D spellbook models for each spellbook. And some spells have been reworked. Wall of Fire now uses recasting to stage each anchor point before creating the wall. Burning Dash now provides invincibility frames and damages mobs you pass through, not just at the launch point. The Spectral Hammer spell now requires a valid mineable block as a target to activate, can mine a wider variety of block types, no longer leaves debris, has an extended range, and a significantly shorter cooldown. This mod introduces a rage mechanic for entities, where their attack damage increases as they accumulate rage from attacking or being attacked. Once an entity's rage reaches maximum capacity, its next attack will deal significantly more damage. Additionally, rage can overflow, with each additional point of overflowing rage providing a 1% damage amplification. This adds depth and strategy to combat, allowing players to anticipate an entity's attack strength based on its rage level and encouraging careful tactics to manage and utilize rage effectively. This mod enhances the shooting experience in Minecraft by adding client-side rendering for projectile trajectories. It supports trajectory rendering for various vanilla items, including the bow, crossbow, snowball, egg, experience bottle, ender pearl, potion bottle, and trident. The mod is a fantastic addition for players who want to improve their aiming skills or simply enjoy the visual feedback of projectile trajectories. It adds a layer of realism and immersion to the game, making each shot feel more impactful and satisfying. Additionally, it can be a helpful tool for players who are learning to use projectile weapons more effectively in combat situations. Lost Idols is a mod that introduces a variety of idols for players to discover, craft, and activate within the game. Promise is a blue jar that can be found in alchemy huts in swamp and mangrove biomes. When lit, it attracts fireflies, adding a charming ambience to your surroundings. Moai found at beaches, it gives you eggs and can also be popped with redstone. Undying is a powerful item that can be crafted using 6 gold blocks, 1 totem of undying, and 2 emeralds. Once crafted, you can activate it by giving it an emerald. This item provides localized immortality, making it a valuable asset for surviving dangerous situations in Minecraft. Phantom Destroyer 3000 is a rare item that can be found on floating islands. To activate it, you must drop it from a significant height. Once activated, it emits beams that can down any phantoms in a wide area, making it a valuable tool for players dealing with these pesky mobs. Above water bubble columns are a unique feature that can be found on runaway treasure ships in the end dimension. These columns can be activated using Phantom Membrane. Once activated, the bubble columns create an upward flow of bubbles. Magnets are found just under the surface. These magnetic fields can be activated using redstone, altering the pathfinding of mobs in the area. This makes them ideal for creating efficient mob farms by controlling mob movement. The Sphinx is a mystical entity that can be found in small pyramids scattered throughout deserts. Once activated, the Sphinx acts as a health booster, increasing the health of all entities within its range. In this mod, players can expand the capacity of boats by extending their length. This can be done using a crafting table, allowing for more passengers or storage space on boats, making them more versatile for various uses in the game. A longer boat can accommodate more animals and villagers, allowing players to transport them all at once instead of individually. This feature streamlines the process of moving multiple entities, making it more efficient and practical for players. Amendments is a versatile mod that allows players to customize various aspects of existing vanilla blocks in Minecraft. Cauldrons can now be used for mixing potions and dyes, adding a new layer of utility to these common blocks. Additionally, clicking on a cauldron will attempt to craft the item in the player's hand using the liquid inside, streamlining certain crafting processes. They can boil when holding water or a potion if a heat source is placed below them, and boiling cauldrons can inflict boiling damage. Stepping into a splash or lingering potion cauldron will apply that potion, and they have improved animations with splash and bubble particles when falling on. Lecterns gain new functionality when holding a book in Quill. A new GUI appears with a Quill button and an Inkwell button. Clicking on the Inkwell allows players to cycle between available font colors, while clicking on the Quill lets them cycle between available fonts. Additionally, lecterns can now interact with hoppers. Lanterns have an enhanced visual effect with a new 3D animation when held in hand, which is visible in both first and third-person views. They can also be hung on walls, adding to their decorative functionality. Hanging signs gain new functionality, allowing them to hold any item on both their faces. When attached to fences, walls, or similar blocks, they display a visual connection. Additionally, when attached to walls, they will swing with physics, adding a realistic touch to their appearance. Jukeboxes receive an upgrade, visually showing the disc they are playing with a new and improved model. The disc will spin while playing, adding a dynamic visual element to the jukebox. Carpets gain new placement options, allowing them to be placed on slabs and stairs. This adds versatility to carpet placement, allowing for more intricate and detailed designs in Minecraft builds. Cakes can be stacked by placing 2 on top of each other. This works with any cake, and vanilla cakes can also be rotated. Lilypads gain a unique ability, they can have any block placed on them. This functionality works by having the lilypad occupy the block below it, effectively turning it into a waterlogged block. Skulls can be stacked and have candles placed on top of them. When a candle is placed on a skull, it will leave a wax overlay, adding a decorative element to the skull. Banners and pots can be placed on ceilings. This allows for more creative and versatile decoration possibilities, adding depth and detail to building designs. Finally, tripwire hook can hold tools when you shift-click on one. Useful Ladders adds a unique twist to ladder mechanics in Minecraft by introducing a stress system. This feature adds a layer of realism and strategy to building vertical structures with ladders. Players can configure the stress system to their liking, adjusting parameters such as maximum stress and block support. This mod encourages thoughtful placement of ladders and adds a new dimension to vertical construction in the game. Additionally, players can utilize rope ladders to stack them downwards, offering a unique way to descend vertically, and rope ladders have a small chance of returning some of the string used to make them. This mod enables players to easily share screenshots in Minecraft by providing a convenient one-key solution. By using the Share to Chat button next to a saved screenshot as message, players can automatically complete the HotImage command and post the image in the chat by pressing enter. This feature streamlines the process of sharing in-game screenshots with others, enhancing the multiplayer experience. Talking Villager is a small addition that adds English-like sounds to villagers, enhancing their vocalizations and giving them a more relatable and immersive presence in the game.
No, nothing better today. No. Not today. Ouch. Damn. Nothing better today. Morning. Sure. No. Sure.
Stonecutter Salvage is a mod that utilizes the Stonecutter to recover ingredients from crafted items, allowing players to recycle materials for other purposes. This feature adds a new layer of resource management and sustainability to Minecraft gameplay. Coordinates Display is a client-side mod that enhances your HUD by displaying your position, chunk position, viewing direction, and biome name. To configure the mod, it is recommended to use Mod Menu, which is required to access the configuration GUI. It adds a layer of convenience, especially for those who often need to navigate or communicate coordinates in multiplayer or while exploring. CamOverlay is a mod that offers camera control and various overlays. These include enabling different types of overlays, adding extra overlays, hiding hands from view, rotating the camera, and automatically changing the field of view. These features enhance the player's control over their camera perspective and add visual customization options to their gameplay. Structure Credits is a mod that automatically shows the name and mod source of any structure when you enter it, making it easy to recognize and give credit to mod creators. It smoothly integrates with structures from other mods, ensuring compatibility and a seamless experience. Abseil is a vanilla-friendly climbing mod that allows you to craft climb-leg rope in Minecraft. Ropes can be climbed like any other climbable block, and one rope item produces a rope of any length downwards. Additionally, you can tie additional ropes to the ends of existing ropes to make them longer. This mod enhances the creative inventory experience by adding a search bar above the Creative tab. This allows players to quickly filter and find specific items or categories in the Creative menu by typing their search query. The mod's support for international languages, such as Chinese, ensures that players from diverse backgrounds can benefit from this feature.